standing here at the Wisconsin State Capitol, where not much has changed over the last several months. You can still see graffiti written in the streets, written on businesses all over. A lot of the destruction didn't just come from the protests immediately after the death of George Floyd, but if you see this restaurant right here, eventually a deranged man with a baseball bat and a megaphone walked in there this summer, spouting religious beliefs.
So we're going to talk about this Jesus guy. Jesus was not a white man with blonde hair, blue eyes, and pink lips. His name was Horus. He was stolen and plagiarized from ancient Egypt. It's still carved in the pyramids till today.
And when the police tried to stop him outside of the establishment, he kept walking, he resisted arrest. After being arrested, all hell broke loose. 2 statues were torn down. In fact, the very spot where I'm standing right here used to be Lady Forward's statue. The statue of abolitionist Hans Christian Haig was on the other side of the Capitol. That was ripped down. Goodman Jewelers, a lot of destruction happened there. This is a family that has donated millions of dollars to the community, has built things like the Goodman Pool, the Goodman Community Center. Now on the end of State Street, and the majority of the businesses I see are completely boarded up. Building after building after building after building, vandalized. You still have graffiti written all throughout the street. Literally, I am standing on a spot where a statue that stood for women's suffrage was ripped down, and it's been now the basis of the stone that held that statue had to be covered with wood because that was being vandalized, and now this wood is vandalized, and there's spray paint everywhere, and half the businesses on this street, this is the main epicenter of Madison, Wisconsin, half the businesses here are out of business. More of them are going out of business. Homeless people camping out in front of what were storefronts, and we're talking, a lot of your restaurants, ethnic cuisine, gone forever. Clothing stores have either closed or are closing down. You've got people panhandling. You've got this, like I said, middle of a deadly pandemic, and people just camping out in front of storefronts. Homeless people with their dogs. People just, clearly strung out. I don't know how anything is going to survive what has happened this year between COVID and the riots. Storefronts from here all the way over to University Avenue are still boarded up, going on 6 months, 7 months later after the initial riots, and you don't see the police presence it would take to keep these storefronts protected, and these storefronts are even shamed if they decide they want to take down the boards. And on top of that, the city of Madison has not paid for the glass or the boards of these businesses, but they did pay $70,000 to have artists paint murals that plenty of artists would have done for free. So you can see just graffiti, and everything's boarded up and everything's gone out of business, and that's Madison, Wisconsin for you.